All right. Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to my Talk Corner. I'm Kashaskur, and just gonna just wait a moment as I'm making preparations on my end. So please stand by.
No,
Hey, Nagi.
are you playing now or no?
I am.
Good.
I'm also streaming right now, Negi.
Just give me a moment. I
All
just
right.
got home.
Oh, I should also move your avatar. You're currently behind Chris's avatar.
Mm. Oh, okay.
Sorry, went on mute.
Hello.
Hello.
I've been out for a small adventure in Anaheim.
You had fun?
Yeah, it was okay. I just didn't like the bus encountering traffic, and I had to be in the bus for not hour and a half, but more than 2 hours heading back home. Uh.
You took the risk, so
I took that bus. Was like, okay, we only spend time in Anaheim for like 3 to 4 hours. I got what I need to do.
got it.
Okay.
There's no play.
Numbers. Oh, that's
There's
my
just a few people and like, yay! And like last weekend was horrifying. Okay, I kind of want to go back there and try the other drinks. I mainly wanted to try the desserts, which is most of them. The other drinks, like the Scree and the Such Devastation, have coffee in them. I'm gonna have to stay away from them. Um, I'm likely want to try going there on the 15th, which is the last Friday before the end of the collab.
No
Was
flashlight.
it the
I'm your mommy. Bye, baby. Goodbye, Auntie. Good night. Good night, baby. Choo-choo. Sorry, I had the baby on my lap. God. Sorry, didn't mean to cut you off.
It's okay. Go say hi to baby. Hello, baby.
Baby says hi. And the other baby wanted to hang out. Yummy. Oh, I made a joke. I said, man, cats are definitely Filipinos. Because how do you call a cat? You go, psst, psst, psst. How do you call a Filipino? Psst.
You could say that for Mikotes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm like, okay, my cat, you're Filipino. Oh yeah, so
Aw.
the rubber thing that says Final Fantasy on your bag.
Yeah.
I was walking the dog earlier and I saw it. Apparently it fell off my bag on Wednesday and then I found it like on the entrance of our apartment.
Okay, that's good it didn't run away.
Yeah. So I was hoping like the person who saw it, they were like, oh, what if like the person like wanted it back, whatever. Like people actually in the area haven't been, they're not one of those who like snag stuff. Like I remember there was a backpack at the front that's been there for 3 days and no one even touched it at all. So it's very crazy. But yeah, I'm like, because I remembered seeing, actually have two, because I found one at during FanFest, and I was like, oh sure, I'll keep one. But it looks like that the rope or whatever that's like tying it,
Mm.
isn't as tight, so gotta be careful basically.
I think that's what happened to the hook part of my backpack.
Hmm.
Yeah, because that fell. I mean, I still have the piece.
There's some faulties with these the bags. I see seeing like the strap for the bag is not sewed all the way. I'm looking at this now that it needs to be really thoroughly enforced because you can't really like what I'm seeing posts is that people's bags are tearing because probably amount of like heavy objects they have inside the bag.
Yeah, they're not meant to be for like big stuff basically. So it's
I mean, it's a very convenient pouch if you want to like not keep your your essentials in your pocket. Like say you're in cosplay.
yeah, but I need a lot of stuff in
But-
my bag when cosplay.
Well, anyway, hey there, everyone, welcome back to my top corner. I'm Kicheskur, and with me, as surprisingly, is my FC. And it's patch day. Well, patch day was a couple days ago,
Patch
and
week.
or patch week, and I'm about to play the new story patch. And hopefully, none of you currently have been spoiled yet, which is why at the very top of my screen I have a little warning: main story questing may contain spoilers. But before I do anything, there's ads starting on my channel.
Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh yeah, I'm now
Yeah.
I am now a Twitch affiliate, so but word for warning, I do it. I now get ads on my stream.
Boo. Boo ads. Boo ads.
Boo earns, boo earns.
Hmm.
But I guess I'll just continue posing with no HUD on in front of the Tulioro crystal until the ad goes away. In 1 minute. So, how's everyone?
I'm just here avoiding your stream.
Well, you can join me on my stream on when I'm not doing story. I'll warn you if I'm doing story. Or now I'm just G posing in front of the Aetheryte crystal. Well, not really G posing, just standing in front of it. While people around me are teleporting.
Yep. I see it.
Can you
Ah!
plan to
Yeah.
get that mini puppet plush collection?
I don't know. Kind of
Yes.
tempting.
It has a red panda.
I don't know.
We could do a group order.
Probably, yeah.
I want that figure set because only because of the fact that it has both Meteon and Cryo.
Oh, the stand,
Yeah.
figurine ones.
Yes.
The little chibis.
Those are the only two I want from that set.
That's solution 9.
Alright, so now I have the chance for it. I'm gonna snooze the Twitch ad for my own ad.
Oh no, more ads.
Yay! Oh no, I have ads now.
Ah.
Alt tab.
Yes, I am hissing at the ads.
Well, I guess I'll log in a bit.
So anyway, from now for my own ad. So let's see, where's my ad?
Ah.
Little affiliate ad. There we go. As per
Okay.
always, though, this stream and this channel is brought to you by both Gacha Gacha and W Energy. If you only need some Japanese gachapon or kujis, then look no further than Gacha Gacha. Gacha Gacha is an online gachapon system that mimics the feel of an actual gachapon machine, and you can win physical prizes on the comfort of your own home. Like any gachapon, there's a % chance in this for every item in the set, so you won't know what you get until you open the gacha. But you could also pay a little extra to choose which one you want to get. But where's the fun in that? Use the code Kenshin at checkout to get 5% off your entire order, and if you spend $35 or more, you will get free shipping. Unfortunately, international shipping is currently off the table until the owner does more research on it, so we're only shipping within the United States. For now. head on over to gacha.shop to start testing your gacha luck. But we are also affiliated. Let me at least beforehand. Let me go at least drop the link on you. There we go. But we're also affiliated with W Energy. That's right, W Energy. W Energy uses a blend of ingredients for a nice, clean, and joyless energy using ingredients like the coffee fruit extract. So they give you a smooth energy with zero sugar, zero fillers, and zero artificial colors or dyes. Plus, the flavors are really delicious. I will suggest, and as right now, I'm drinking what's a flavor called Dragonade, which is a combination of pink dragon fruit and pink strawberry lemonade. And it's really good. But if you want my current recommendation, I would there are many products and flavors on their site, so you can choose which one that resonates with you. But if you want my current recommendation, though, I suggest going with their collab with the anime Frieren Beyond Journey Zen, with their one unique flavor, honeydew and white grape. Now head on over to w.gg and use the code Kenshin at checkout to get a full 10% off your entire order. Now, at done, get back to the game.
By the way, look at the general chat whenever you guys have a chance. Hold on.
The general chat.
Give me a moment. I'm just... stupid thing. I really hate Discord. Sorry.
FanFest or Dawn Trail? Oh, general? Oh.
Yeah, it's uploaded. Okay, now it's uploaded.
I mean, I see the one that Negi uploaded.
I just uploaded on general. FF14 general. Look
My
at the
God.
item level.
Mwah. Nice.
Oh.
Oh, speak of the devil.
No, it's better if you were 420. Alright.
I love this crystal rock.
Alright then, so
Okay,
without
so
further ado, let's head on over to the main story. Let's see. Oh, okay, that's where we're going.
I decided to resub again because like I thought I could hold it, but I came back.
Yippee! Yummy.
Football. What? What?
Yum 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 yum.
Is that a little...
Oh,
It is a
Solution
little
9.
Lizard
Right.
thingy. Child.
Well, hopefully my IM level is currently up to snuff when it comes to queuing into everything. If not, I might have to spend a little time on buying stuff.
755, I think, is what you need.
I'll buy it later on.
Trial.
Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Oh, okay.
Resolution.
Alright.
I'm pushed to talk right now because my siblings in the room. So
No worries.
I'll push when I want to talk.
That's fine.
Ooh, what this track? Nice. Maybe I should just redo my my character with my bun boy next time if we ever stream like this again.
Oh yeah, because so far, mine's correct, Negi's correct. I'm my human. Negi and Sora are their Mikotes, and you are a giant dragon.
Rar. I go rar.
Ow.
Rar.
Rawr.
Rawr.
I'll send it to you next time.
Speaking of which, though, I found something that's also really adorable. I don't know if this is 3D printed or they sell it, but I saw this little like a little dinosaur skeleton thing where a toddler was wearing it and it was running around being a giant dinosaur. I was like, oh, that's adorable.
Should walk to them and go like, now say roar.
Rawr. Rawr.
Oh, someone's wearing a classic Final Fantasy Black Mage.
Hello, Cryo.
outfit.
All right, I'm
Why
gonna start.
not?
I'm gonna start the new story now. I may or may not do. I may or may not also try to do a little bit of roleplay, as I try to read the dialogue.
Yay.
I trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Good. I thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps, and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. Graha is always willing to go on an adventure. I must admit, my thoughts are often drift to the Mist continent and our stay in Trino. It was heartening to see the Milala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive to that leaven-wrecked landscape. Sphene was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandre will provide much-needed support for their neighbor. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcome family included. For the time being, though, I'll say we accomplished all within our power. Pardon, just drinking more of my W energy. I suppose that just leaves the matter of preservation's research. It is yet unclear how Calyx learns the techniques he used to summon his Dark Primal. And there is likewise much that remains unknown to the Key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the decrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us in the tutorial lab when you're ready. Uncanny timing indeed. Let's make to the containment complex. Sora, I hope you were muted the whole entire time. I mean, deafened. Yep, he was deafened. Okay, I see it now. I see the icon. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. This way? This way. Oh, and he's gone. Hey, Chris, and thank you for sticking around to my bad the voice acting.
Oh, you're good. So I'm just muting because you're like reading it.
I mean, yeah, I like to practice my voice acting whenever there's like a voiceless dialogue. It helps since I'm a dungeon master and I have to do multiple voices.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah. The problem is I have to remember on how the characters sound like. It's been real while since I talked to them.
Go with the flow.
Mhm.
Everyone does that.
You're just in time for a progress
Ooh.
report.
Voice is a cutscene. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself now.
The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required. A process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
Oh, interesting. I was actually wondering how, because wait a minute, they made a gate, right?
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key.
You mean back in Endwalker?
Albeit in a limited capacity.
No, I meant like on how they couldn't replicate the how the travel using the key, but then like wait a minute, hold on. In Tuliyola, there was a gate right there that led towards the ninth.
Mm-hmm.
Also, during FanFest, spoilers by the way. Again, I have that tagged up there for a reason. As during FanFest, though, I actually got brought this one little tidbit about the Milala, aka Krau's ancestral people and home, is that I thought that when Emet-Sok mentioned that the Lalafels in the source and was it the South Sea Isles and the Frozen Waste disappeared somehow, I thought those were the Lalafels that disappeared. But then, ever since Evercold came about with their trailer, so instead of coming from the source to the ninth, could the Milalas come from the fourth to the ninth?
I didn't really think that through.
Yeah, I didn't think so either because I was so determined the fact that Emet-Sok mentioned that the Frozen Waste in the source was was it the South Sea Islands or something, was the home of the Lalafels, and they mentioned that's were home of the ancestral Lalafels before they came to Ul'dah, and then the reason why they left was because that part of the source was frozen, partially due to the previous Umbral calamity. I forget which one, but then the fourth shard, according to Evercold, is also a shard of Frozen Waste, and the fourth reflection. And so, like, wait a minute, could the Malalas come from there instead of the source? And like that opens up a new can of worms. But then again, we don't know until some point part 2 comes out.
Well, I mean, anything from the, what was it, living memory? What was it called? Not living memory. That one land that became like a wasteland, and then Solution 9, Golden City, and pretty much with the Lalafell, those aren't part of yours yet, though. Like
Yeah.
they're technically not from that world per se.
Yeah, it's because it's the fact that when I was going through living memory and the history of how the Malalas came to that world, and because they said the history they came from a world of frozen ice, and there was history in Eorzea, well in the in Etheris, the source that a part of the South Islands were frozen over. So I thought, oh, my thought was like, oh, Krau's people probably came from the source. Wow, like and he had a key to jump reflections, but then when Evercold came out, I was like, wait a minute, there's a whole entire shard that's frozen. So like, that's why my thoughts like instead of coming from the source, they might came from there, but that's only a theory.
There's technically like what 13 worlds. That's, like
Yeah, 13 shards, one
Environment.
source, and 5 of them have been joined by the Asians, causing the 5 to 6 umbral calamities.
yeah, so I mean you got the first already too, so
Yeah. But overall, I can't wait to see on how the story pans from there, and how it will connect directly to Evercold. Now back to Graha.
Which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Give me a moment.
I am so stupid. The freaking Evercold trailer just made me realize something though. And I took a closer look at the key. There's a freaking aura site at the center of it. I just realized this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
My word. Ishtola?
Ishtola? Girl, are you okay? You're not going more blind, are you?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
And of course, it had to. I mean, obviously, the Dawn Trail is supposed to be a bridge arc connecting the old story with the new one, and of course, a little piece of the ancients had to be a part of the story. And it took me this long to realize that, yeah, the center of the key was basically Orosite.
Have you noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
Now that you mention it, it reminds me of Azim's crystal.
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azim. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies. Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking. That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the Salt.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
Obviously, Y'shtolan wants to perfect the key, so she has a good way to go back to the first.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
Title drop. Alright then. Cutscene done. To the Baldessian Annex. Now answer like a few questions and raise some others. I can't believe it took me this long to realize though the aura site was in the key. I thought the whole entire thing was the key itself. It didn't, and I realized part way when I realized though why it had a stone in the Evercold trailer. They're like, oh, it was right there all along in our hands. The source on how to freely travel through all the reflections.
Yeah, I mean, on the fight with Shreen, the part where like they focus it so much in this one scene, basically, where like it was like literally going towards the camera, and then like the stone, the Ashen stone, just like glowed too, and I'm like, this seems very important. And then every patch would come, and I'm like, oh, okay, they're not really using it, so it means it's gonna be for something else.
Oh yeah, like,
There you go.
like here, look at this giant MacGuffin. Is it important? We don't know. I mean, to be fair, on there are some games on that would have, or show you, or in the lore on a giant MacGuffin and never use it to its full potential. Like a good example is the Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda. The actual Elder Scrolls in the game are literally nothing burgers. But that's neither here nor there. Hi Uchika, I'm back. Welcome back, and what a pleasure it is to see you too! Thank you for contacting us, Ochika. We came as soon as we could. Of course, I felt it prudent given how troubled Tataru was. Your concern is much appreciated, and it so happens we reached a convenient juncture in our investigation. Shale and Yishula have matters well in hand, leaving us free to make this trip. That's a relief to hear. Now, let me fetch Tataru for you. Why don't you take a moment to relax in the main hall? I'm sure you're all still fatigued from your journey. Do. Now to wait with them toward Tataru. Voices or no?
Planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask. Welcome back.
There she is, other best girl. Ah, it's wonderful to see you again, Tataru.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned. Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return.
Hello?
Have you not seen them?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Question, Kenshin.
Yes.
Are you experiencing any technical issues on the game or no?
No, I'm in a cutscene.
Okay, I am. So it's just a me thing then.
That's concerning.
Oh boy, this ain't good.
I mean, I hope that's not a prelude to what's gonna happen to me anytime soon. I mean, I'm literally in the cutscene, so hopefully I won't receive some sort of giant error to log me out. And then, back to the cutscene.
Okay, I'll be back.
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention. Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the Void.
What, like the Weeping City of Mok? Like, are there people living there still? I thought we could more than likely cleared it out when we went through it.
Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the Void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
Oh shit, I forgot about that part. Yeah, they make contracts with Voidsent. Oh no.
It is. Alphino and Alisaie were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
A short while earlier in Tertium.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliyollal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding.
We've been fighting the Garleans for so long that it still feels like just yesterday that we were still having the war with them, pre-Shadowbringers, and now we're it still feels new that they were still helping them to this day to rebuild.
Yeah. It'd be like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's up to all of us to forge new bonds together.
Sometimes I forget they're there, and then I look at Nero.
Nero will always be there, a constant shadow to Cid.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
That's why I jokingly said that we're gonna have a Garlemald restoration. Have some Garlean Garlemald housing.
Like another, what you call it? Another whole thing going on there.
Oh, no, with the Ash Guardian restoration.
Yeah. Well, technically, right now it's the moon thing. I don't know what they're gonna aim for that, but
I mean, the system, and the NPCs are still there. They can easily, just change the map, not to say either the moon or Garlemald, and it'll still be the same, NPC, same system, same way to gather materials to rebuild, just a different map. Because at this point, though, then getting stuff on for Ishgard Restoration still feels weird with Ishgard's Restoration already being done. Plus, it'll keep on the whole that part for the crafters and not fresh, because then they'll have a new part to restore. Albeit though, we don't know if they're gonna add housing for Garlemald or not. But it'll be a good excuse, and if you do decide to do that, and then we see everyone move towards Garlemald, leaving us with either Kugane or Ishgard to with empty houses, hopefully. Hashtag hopefully.
hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, but regardless though, we'll see on. I mean, it took us until Shadowbringers to give an Ishgard Restoration. Or was
yes.
was it Stormblood?
Shadowbringers.
Oh, Shadowbringers, yeah. So more than likely though, it might. That was like 2 expansions. Endwalker, Dawn Trail. I mean, if we're lucky, maybe might get some sort of new housing during Evercold.
Yeah. Getting more traffic, but honestly, man, the whole housing system's still go all over the place.
I mean, at least it's better than it was before, or where we have a bunch of people on bot accounts click on the housing over and over again until that someone buys it.
Mm-hmm.
And there are also a lot of people though apparently are bothering people on with random things, so they'll interfere with them clicking on the thing.
Right.
Yeah, at the very least though, the ladder system is more than fair at the very least. But regardless.
Right, I just found a really nice
Better they hear it
pop.
firsthand than endure.
Maybe I'd
my
give it to my
clumsy
bard.
retelling.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Your words give me hope
Oh.
that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
I forgot the fact that the unrestricted job glamour on outfits. So I saw a video where the guy's like, "Okay, tank, let's do this dungeon, and we'll go fast." And you see the white mage and run back. Oh, hold on, shouldn't we let the big guy go on first? Then the white mage reveals that she's not a white mage; she's a warrior.
Oh, oops.
It's a warrior wearing a white mage outfit. They're like, all right, the unrestricted glams now, so any class can wear anything.
Mm-hmm. Where's my tank? I'm giving my tank rogue ninja gear.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of the trench coats for the DPS look very nice on for tanks or machinists.
What's this? Yeah, Lancer Dragoon.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I don't know. I should try it out, but I think the job gear for the Viper might look good on a Gunbreaker.
Yeah, I mean, just the way how you modify it and all that.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I found a really nice gear that's a rogue, and I'm giving it to my tank.
Also, a good look though. If you take the Reaper shout and the Endwalker Reaper job gear and give it to the Dark Knight, also looks good. Like it gives it a little bit of a Bloodborne little feel. All right, back to the cutscene.
We
have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Sir!
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Tritium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another Fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
In a story sense, you all thought that
We have to do something.
There's no time to lose. Come on!
I forgot her name. Reaper turned Paladin
The
and
Garlean community
Walker.
is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat.
Zero.
Even with the aid of the
Right.
Elves and the Ilzabad contingent, they face daunting odds.
So and I know this for story reasons. I might find out later in the story, but you wouldn't think a giant fissure that's currently connecting the 13th reflection with the source would have been on Golbez's or Zero's on preview. But I'll probably find out in a minute.
Yeah.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
No, so far it's the entire the Scions minus Ishtola. But to be fair, I think Ishtola at this point though does not know about the emergency, or if she does, she will already left herself as well. They seem intent. Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I feel like she does, but she has like other stuff she wanted to do.
Oh yeah, she has to find out though how to open the gate so she can go back to Runor. I mean, find a way to get back to the first.
Mm-hmm.
They seem not intent on rejoining the battle once reinforcements are ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Let's see, tenacity, determination, spell speed. This one. Yes, I know. 3 slots remaining. Shut up, game. And just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Fortunately, there is yet time for us to make that difference. Let's make haste for Tertium. Yeah, you guys, yeah, you guys are taking a boat, but, I'm gonna go and teleport there. I mean, Estilian does it. In the actual lore and story, though, is Estilian the only one that's been showcased to actually teleport to every Aetheryte?
You know, honestly, I mean, I feel like everyone does. it was just that one instance where like Tancred, us, and Oriander were like trying out a new way of going to an aetheryte before like, you know, like thinking with it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, like dragoons are dragoons. Like, they go to highs and lows, and like you get like, you know, like he doesn't get seasick. He doesn't get sick in like, I don't know, like the airship or whatever. What more is like when he's like on a dragon, basically. So I feel like for Estinian, this is just like a piece of cake for him, basically.
Oh yeah, but he also mentioned that he been to Razat Honor already. So like and he showcased on screen in the story that it showed him teleporting to an aetheryte. So like, wait a minute, how come the other NPCs don't do that as well? But probably like story reasons or something.
Maybe, yeah.
But then again, I feel like Estinian himself would more or less attune himself to aetherytes because of the fact that how he travels a lot post Heavensward.
Yeah.
Estinian. I still remember the little intro, the little thing and the sound bit that Joe Cat made for Estinian.
What was it?
And he puts on screen and with lightning and goes, Estinian! He's your dragoon!
I remember.
And also he made a twerking Estinian.
Huh.
Oh, you don't remember that little tidbit when he was doing on New Game Plus on Pre Endwalker?
Nah, it's been a while, man. It's been forever.
Oh, I have to add that to the memes then. Hold on.
Ew. This is so cool. Wait, this makes life so easier now with the new die
There we go.
system.
Which
Nope. Copy. Add that to the I'll just add it to the general then.
Cool.
There you go. Enjoy that video.
Thanks. Oh.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
I know, and I know for sure, like Crow and Grahatia is not wearing one, but I feel like I should have worn my Garlemald coat for this cutscene.
You know, I thought about that at first. It's like, why in the world are they not wearing something cold? And then I realized that they're gonna be prepping for something for sure.
Yeah, but the fact that regardless though, like the fact that everyone is currently wearing one winter coat except for me, Cryo, and Graha. I mean, for Graha and Cryo, you could make the excuse that they just got there, but you know, it took them a lot of time to go from Tertium to here. But well, no, this place is called Tertium. Never mind.
Maybe they forgot, and then they realized it after the game, and then we're like, oh, you know what? It's too late now. Well,
yeah.
Didn't do anything. This is so cool.
Full glad am I to see you all.
Alright.
Alright, hold on. Alphino, you were wearing a coat. Why did you take it off? You don't have an excuse.
Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
I think Thancred himself is just cold. He's wear the coat regardless. Well, Orion Jer, since he's an astrologer, and he can wear anything, and you be comfy while casting.
Mm-hmm.
Where everyone else are in battle gear. Orion just be like, huh, I can be comfy and cast.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of Voidsent.
Oh, actually, I have an idea.
They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
Oh boy, new dungeon! Let's see, hold on. What's the item level of this dungeon? Let's see. 750, okay. I reached the bare minimum. Time to do trust. Unless you and 2 other people would want to join me.
I mean, I could tank it if you want.
Sure. And is there 2 other people that want to join as well, or anyone else online? If not, then I wish we could do it.
I think you'd probably have to like message, but I don't think everyone had like reached this part of the game yet.
Yes.
So
I believe so far it's only you, me, and Negi, the ones that are currently online.
Mm-hmm.
And don't know if Ian. I don't know if Chrono is got there yet.
He's done.
Okay. Oh, then I guess trust it is. Hopefully I don't die. Thancred.
Oh my god. What earrings am I wearing that look so pretty?
Twould be a pleasure as always.
Let's give it our all.
I would have Graha with me, but the thing is though, since the twins are in charge of Garlemald, I think I would just have them be my support. And then of course it's oh wait, no.
Graha can be anything.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Ever ready.
Then yeah, he'll be the tank. Have the mommy and daddy, and that'd be our backup.
Well,
let's see.
wait, where am I going? Gotta go repair.
All right then, let's go. New dungeon. The Clutium. Say that right, and don't snicker. Oh. Yeah, it's a lot of Voidsent.
No, baby. Oh my gosh.
Baby?
My cat.
Oh.
Okay, I know you're trying to look for that fly. But please be careful.
Hold still.
Nope. Yep. Misstep.
You underestimate me.
Do, 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 do. You can do it, Graha. Keep tanking.
I'm gonna head off really quick. Just message me when you do the trial.
Okay.
Have fun.
Do you know if it's a trust trial or a regular trial?
Regular trial.
Okay.
We'll see y'all.
Alright, later. Oh, mispressed. I'm alone. I should put that on silent. Do, 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 do. Graha? Graha. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Nope, gotta save that for later.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
Whoop, nope. Don't die now. on. Let's go. There we go.
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Ah, Julius, okay. Oh, hello, who are you? Eye of the Scorpion. Oops. That was bullshit.
Hold still.
What? I wasn't moving. Come on. Ow. Come on. Of course you used LB. Give me that. Good. On, almost there. Nope. Sorry, I'm not talking much though. I tend to get now very, very focused. Wrong button. Come on. No. Oh, that sounds familiar. That sounds very familiar. One. That be enough? There we go. Yep, just barely enough. Oh, this way. This way. Okay. Hmm. Do 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 do. Hello. Goodbye.
Hold still.
Nope. Come on. There we go. Woo, treasure. Ooh, piece of candy. Oh, bending. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Spiders. No, damn it! Wrong button. Oh, another boss? Okay then. Ooh, no. Ah! Oh, I thought that said it was a goon. Oh. Oh no! Heal me. What? No. Yes, I'm okay. Nope. 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 To me! Heal off and I'll heal. Nope. And there that goes. God damn it! Yay. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. Okay. Maybe sure better if I had Oriandra instead. Ow. Nope. 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 Not this time. Evil mission in battle. Why am I paralyzed? Come on. Almost there, come on. There we go. Amy? Nope. This way? Yep, this way. Hello, if you just joined in, welcome. Sorry I'm not talking much though, I'm currently in the zone, trying not to die. Any treasure? Oh, hello. Come on. Look at how fun Viper is. Oh, hello. I have a lot of junk in my trunk. Whee! Oh, that's a lot of fissures. Oh, that's a lot of fissures. What the hell is that? The hell is that? Oh, it's a ship. Okay. Alize, let the tank go in first. One. Alright, I have the animations turned off right now, so I have no idea what attack Alphinaud did. Can we go and close it? Look at all the rifts, what the hell's going on? Hello?
Allow me.
One. Nope. Ooh, boss time? Oh, hello. Who are you? Malphus, masterful manipulator. That's where I came from. have a lot of junk in my trunk right now. I can't access my trunk saddlebag. Here, I just have some room. Whee! Alright, let's see how this will go. That's a lot of ships. Well, soon to be ships. Oh, you think you're immortal? How cute. Oh, the strings are all his. Okay. Yes, I'm okay. Up, misclicked. Oh. I don't know what to do from there. Oh, you cannot do this. Woo! Come on. And of course you'll do it. Oops. This seems like at least a 2-second window before that attack happens. There we go. Okay. Hey, you guys made it. Fending. Hmm?
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you for all you've done for my people, for my home.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
You risked your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
Oh, that's right. Because Void Sent, when they die, they just come back to life. But in the 13th reflection, in the source, they just die. All right, make it quick.
You want to go back? To the Void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place? We know that pain all too well.
Just like the first, they just need to now reintroduce more ether. The problem with the 13th is that in ether they introduced in the atmosphere will may be absorbed by the other Void Sent.
If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the Void and devote yourself to its restoration. Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
His form is imbued with the will of all those I have concealed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
So I guess it wasn't under their purview. Well, and immediately, as it could have been from the other side of the world or something. Because there are many overlords overlords, overseers, bosses, lords around the territory. Zero was one of them. Cloud of Darkness was another one. Each of the four fiends and Gobaz had their own area as well. The manipulator could have been its own boss as well. They're trying to get into the world. So I guess that makes sense as to why that they wouldn't have known until now.
Oh, Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Alright, I'm gonna leave it here for a minute. I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. So that was a revelation and a half. So more overlords are well, I keep calling overlords, but the bosses are on. I guess territory lords are on the 13th are trying to make their way into the source. And if the Evercold trailer is any indication, though, we might be finding a way to safely, again, a theory, to safely rejoin the shards back to the source. Since the whole entire thing, as to why Hydaelyn slash Vana has sundered the theorist to their reflections have already been done with. And we are currently trying to fix the 13th and the 1st, and maybe have them rejoin their shards back into the source. We might be doing the same to us. So, as slowly time goes on, it looks like the Ascians' plan is coming to fruition, but in a different way, as they were trying to do it forcibly by making the Umbral Calamities, but it looks like we're trying to do it safely, some sort of means. I made this theory before with my friends, is that they're like, I can take an example for the first. They concentrated on Norvrant, from the Chrysosterium all the way to Eulmore, and the everything in between. Not much left around the world. It's only that one continent left, and easily that one continent could fit somewhere within Aetheris. There's a lot of room. So what could be of it though? Like slowly but surely though, the different quote unquote shards would interact and combine with the source, and so the shards would manifest, and like how the kingdom of Alexandria manifested in the source, even though forcibly. They might be building up to the fact that we might be doing it ourselves, but in more cosmic scale and more safely. They'll either just put the source, like how Alexandria was able to shift into the source itself, albeit taking over a piece of Tuliolol, or B, to safely encompass the new shards, they might actually I had to use the word from Simpsons, embiggen Aetheris, to incorporate the new lands or new continents from the other shards. But we don't know. I'm just gonna allow the dev team to cook. I'm gonna allow them to cook and see how they'll make this delicious story. I can't wait. Reports have been trickling in. By all accounts, the Ilzabard contingent was successful in containing the threat of their front. For Voidsent to attack such numbers as we were finding our feet, I daren't imagine the consequences how you not provide such timely aid. On behalf of my comrades, thank you all. You. Thancred.
The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Oh fuck, the moon!
Oh gods,
The moon.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are but pinpricks in the veil compared to that great lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
Let us make for Bestways Burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
We ought to have Kryl join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
A number of my fellow Garleans now call Mare Lamentorum home. Alphino, Alisaie, please see they come to no harm.
Oh, they moved in. That's nice.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will.
I mean, I guess they have to, since much of Garlemald's capital city is currently in ruins prior to restoration.
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her?
Aww.
Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void.
Aww. Giving your love a little bit of lunch.
She likes dumplings.
Okay, I want that's pretty that theme. Oh no. The tiny rabbits are in flux.
Given thy panicked state, I presume the Loporrits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some unknown reason, the void gate seems to have partially opened. Living May dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion, but she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
With post haste! Go, 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 go! I mean, I really hope though that Zero and Golbez are like stemming the tide. Let's see, there. Come on. There we go. Come on, you're okay. Come on, snap out of it. My valiant savior, I was so frightened I did not move an elm. Oh, you're looking for Living Ray. I saw her heading southwest towards the Drowning Brand. She had several slaughter bots in tow, but I worry they won't be enough for all the Voidsent. You better hurry. I worry enough for the little tiny leopards. That one is the Drowning Brand, right? Water Aether. Oh no! Living Ray, you okay?
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened. Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue.
Oh, sure, of course. You're so smart.
Aetherius is likewise plagued with Voidsent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the Voidsent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been! Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live! I can practically taste the praise. Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more Voidsent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the Void Gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through, I don't foresee any major problems.
Oh, you had to jinx it.
Oh, nope. We're doomed.
There you are.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard. And ere you ask, I made sure to bring the key with me.
Then the real threat yet awaits us.
'Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate. I wonder how he and Zero are faring.
That little bit of light in the world of darkness.
By the 12.
It would make sense because Azam's the traveler. Let none bar your path, traveler. Okay, that gave me a bit of goosebumps. Go, Bez. Did you just open a gate to the 13th? I am the traveler. Let none bar my path, for I am the seed of Azem. And we did open a gateway. Our own gateway! Ooh! Aw, we bring them with us. Hello. Oh, hello. No meat. Oh, you think? Oh. One brings shadow, one brings the light.
What are you doing here?
No time to explain. We need to stem the tide now.
Trust you to state the obvious. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zeromus endured. No longer, it would seem. And once they had discovered a path to the Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo. Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
Ooh, the Endwalker music. Oh, her Reaper attire.
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Is this reason why Meteor turns into a Reaper in Evercold? Again, spoilers by the way. I had to attack up the road for a reason. Let Expanse contract.
Who dares face me? A mere mortal.
I may be immortal, but I'm no mere.
Hast thou come in search of power?
Oops.
I
Ooh.
fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
Supposed to be the 5 boss. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant. Heroes from beyond the veil, hear my call! Oh, I love this music. The unmaking now accessible. Oh, this music, goddamn! Hold on, I need to call upon the rift. Alright, and anyone is currently just avail. Right, I sent over a message to my FC. Hopefully, some of them would well, no, they're in games. I might as well just send the message as well. I have to research that though, and my only guess is let's see. Oh, he's a Final Fantasy V boss. Okay. Oh, this music. God damn, this music. Well, I guess that makes sense as to why he summoned the rift behind him, because that's mainly a X-Death / Gilgamesh thing. I guess I'm waiting a bit for my FC to get available. Alright then. Inviting my fellow DPS. I'm just gonna see if if our resident machinist wants to join as well.
Helped me out when I tried. This is gonna be my second time running it, so.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I just love the music. Alright then. Just 3 DPS in a trench coat.
With a gun?
With a gun. Alright then. I'm at the queue now. Oh, right, I forgot. Damn it. I forgot. I forgore. I forgore.
Hello?
I forgore. My item level is not high enough yet.
What is the highest level you got?
I'm currently at my my Viper, and I'm currently at 753.
You want to be on your Viper or a different class?
Nope, Viper. At the stay theme.
That's on you, sir.
Shush you. I mean, if the tombstone stuff does not give me enough, then I'll just go to Summoner. Let's see, magic. No. Let's see. No. Gloves. I guess boots.
What's the lowest you have on your Viper? What piece of gear?
Hold on. That is a good question. Oh wow, that's a weapon, 740. That's also a ring. Oh no, wait. Yeah, a ring at 740. Let's see if I can get a ring then. Nope. A other ring. A sling? No. Aiming. Hmm? Did I just bought that ring. What the hell? Oh, wristband. Wristband.
While you look into that, I'm gonna look at my laundry. BRB.
probably have enough for a universal tombstone, right?
Once again?
I don't know. Just try to see.
Are you able to augment your Historia gear?
No, I just barely made the minimum. Let's see. Yeah.
So you don't have the coins to augment them.
No, I made the minimum now.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Trying to see what else I can increase besides my weapon. I can't get any of the tombstone weapons because I don't have the tombstones. Is it on other? No, it's not on other. Oh, probably miscellany. No. Gear exchange.
Food is available.
Alright then. Alright,
Add.
Huh?
Add.
Add her.
Add.
Alright. Invite the party. Light the party.
Oh, excuse me.
Alright then. The unmaking, let's go! Alright then. Party. I don't know why, my mind thought that you were gone to your machinist.
I don't know. I'll do my main. Machinist is more like if I wanted to take it easy.
I mean that's how I feel if I go to my summoner. I feel like I want to do damage, but be far away from the boss. Also, the story is ramping up very nicely.
Alright, there you go.
Light the party. Fool the party.
Team
Anyway. Also, I love the music.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the sunken dark. The void's power is mine to wield. Perish. Be still.
No. Oh, hello. Oh. Ow.
Accept your downfall. The yawning wolf not tempt you.
Oh, that was a bit of a waste.
Run. 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 Run for your life.
Ah.
Kill as you go. Kill.
Ow.
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide me.
Nope.
Go into the light.
Blinded by the light.
Break it. Let's go, baby. Woo!
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOL.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Hmm? Oh. He has the rift in his chest.
Light protect us.
I will not yield my domain.
Well, that's neat.
Such is the power of the void.
Behind.
Shall never cease to be. Power is absolute.
Oh.
The void's power is mine to wield. Nasty all boundaries cease to be.
What?
Behold the truth of this world. Accept your downfall.
Should I LB? Sorry, sorry.
I had a ball attracted to me. I didn't ask for it.
Like, keep your balls away from me.
It's not those balls, but it's close enough.
Yawning wolf not tempt you. Feast still.
Oh lord.
Oh. Oh. That hurt. Oh, giant meteor.
Oh my god.
Doth the yawning myth not tempt you? Be still.
Nope.
Oh. Nope, 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 nope. Oh.
Oh.
You should never use the LB, especially in a new fight.
I usually wait until he's on his last 5%.
When you get too greedy. It's like, oh, you can pull it off. There's still people trying to get online.
And we have two people who's their first time.
This is my second time. It was so late when I tried this out.
Ow.
Behold the truth of this world. Accept your downfall.
Okay. Yeah, baby!
Not tempt you.
They must be sealed away.
Go Zero. Huh, haven't seen that in a while. So I forgot to know about that though. Once they're in that crystal, they're in there for good, right?
Unless, they get breaking out.
Thank you for joining me. Now back to the cutscene.
I'll do the alliance raid later. I really need to get some rest. Where's the mate?
No, I'm just gonna try and to finish the this story patch for my stream.
All right.
Alright then, thank you for joining.
No problem.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enuo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from
I'll see you
passing
guys
through
later.
the gate.
With Enuo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Alas, Voidsen has been emerging from fissures across the source.
Cause for alarm indeed. Tell us more.
Well, you see, this has happened, and well,
So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since Zeromus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility.
What of Radzet Han and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper.
Aww, he nearly did.
Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much. Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state.
Notice how his little Zem gate has a sun motif.
And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again.
Aww, so in its current form, we're not able to make permanent gates. Only gates that the traveler can travel through. And that's us, the 14th seat. Now seems an opportune time to give Zero the parcel Julius prepared for her. We're back here on the moon! Something for me? That smell. Food, is it? Ah, I recall Julius speaking of the dumplings his mother used to make. Thank you for the parcel, and the fond memories. There's more than enough to share with Gomez. Now that he forgoes the aether of others, I'm sure he'll appreciate the sustenance. I sometimes wonder what the void would be like if the culinary traditions flourished here once more. Whether it would suffice to break the cycle of mutual consumption, a heartening thought of nothing else. Why do you have to say about this? The key of yours intrigues me. Had my former self known of his existence, I might have sought different means to reach the source. Until our battle earlier, I hadn't called upon darkness in some time. In truth, I find light a better fit these days. Ever since you left, we've been roaming the void in search of individuals who would join our cause. Although we returned to the Red Moon after sensing Inuo's presence, rarely do we linger in a single location. However, if the interloper you spoke of does intend to seek me out, it might be wise to return to my domain. Why don't you join us? With Inuo defeated, the source should be in no imminent danger. Good. We'll wait for you by the crater. Ah, an excuse for us to stay in the 13th. There is a teleporter situated between here and the center of the moon. I used it to travel to the surface in days long past, though I seldom had need once my generals were in place. Igorium herself created the device that I might lay low to the servant of light. Ironic that we now use it, seeking to restore light to the void. Ah, forgive my idle reminiscence. 'Tis time we made our descent. Oh, okay. Hello? Oh, hello, Voidsent. Though it was not always so, many who live here now have chosen to do so because they support the cause. Indeed, if our numbers continue to grow, we may require more territory. Thankfully, we were able to harness the residual aether from Barbaricha's domain. Those reserves will enable me to expand mine as the need arises. Right. We had the best to prepare for our potential guests. Join me in my abode when you're ready. Hold on, but Barbaricha's domain's still here. Oh, I can't fly? I imagine you remember these? The transmitters we used to receive light from the first. Memory serves, though they work by channeling excess aether left in the wake of the flood in the Crystal Tower. Using the towers across rift travel capabilities, light is then conveyed into the 13th and to these devices. I have mind to use them now, but they'll need to be set in an elevated location. Your assistance would be greatly appreciated. I mean, because of the Crystal Tower, we could still freely travel between me and the House of the First. But now with the key, we now have a MacGuffin to travel to all the shards. This way. So this, is this like the remnants of Troa? I would assume so. Oh.
Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out.
So a variable domain of light.
I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict.
I really like his design. The fact that he's a puppeteer themed. His hands are on his face, serve as not only and the strings are on the hands, so not serve not only a cool mask, also the fact that it's still in theme of his a power set.
Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible.
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrade spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine.
It would seem Joyce's intervention has helped forge a new bond. Thank you for bringing word to me. I gather you will head home sooner than later. You will not be able to freely domain. Yes. Then let us return to the Red Moon. I'm sure you won't begrudge me a proper farewell.
Would you deliver a message to Euless for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
It's a very simple and a good very simple symbolic gesture. Symbolic in a story sense. The first is birthed by light, the Neala darkness, while the 13th was birthed by darkness and the Neala light. Light and darkness intertwine in a nice complex balance.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Wait, what if we're not trying to conjoin everything back to the source? What if we're trying to make a bridge to connect all the shards? That'll be a good excuse to keep all of the maps from the previous expansions as separate maps rather than a conjoined world. Food for thought. Okay, you saw that, right? Come on. He. If he didn't, it would be funny though. He just disappeared.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears he's not in Mare Lamentorum.
I just realized though, yeah, that they're probably mad that he did it again. He just left without their aid.
Wait. Is that?
Hey guys, I'm back.
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Well, you see the key and the crystal, and I was able to open a portal to the 13th.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-Sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice. Ethos. Might this be the key's true name?
While many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon?
Oh gee, I wonder who. Oh, never mind. There she is.
And who might you be? Not a Void-Sent, I'd wager.
Greetings.
There it is.
I am Helmarut of the Ascians.
Helmarut. The seat of
We are
Helmarut.
your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
Oh, what the hell?
I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance. Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections. Yes, that is correct.
Lol. Talking.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Yes, it was very necessary.
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
There's no doubt.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Halmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
Ooh, history lesson.
As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia. And in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards.
Oh, because Hydaelyn was in the way, they had to force their way to rejoin, was causing Hydaelyn pain. But the Hydaelyn's no longer there. Nature takes its course, and they're all coming back, whether they like it or not.
Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole, and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
Long before the ancients ruled.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. star is tolerant to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning.
A good example of that, though, like every war-torn area began to regrow and stitch together after it was done. No matter how much life is destroyed, sooner or later nature will take its course and bring life back.
The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost. Yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased. I cherish man's journey. Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star. It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you not agree?
The fact that from if I ever correct me if I'm wrong, and if I'm translating this right, all of this giant butterfly effect all started, again, no pun intended, because she's holding a butterfly, all started because Hermes wanted to know about life on other worlds beyond the star, and because of that, his little bird daughter became depressed and wanted to sing a song of devastation across the galaxy, causing everything to hurtle towards a heat death of the universe, which caused the sundering, and all of this. Cause and effect. Every choice has a consequence.
If a natural rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Didn't the Ascians try to do that, though? That's the reason why they had the Umbral calamities?
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true, what you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable.
No, my little cinnamon roll is angry.
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But There is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Okay, how the fuck do you have that? It was at the edge of the universe. How do you have that?
Wait!
Okay, good. It was only an illusion. I actually got worried there for a minute. Once I saw the sight, I was all like, I literally had a chill run down my spine. There you are! One moment you were standing before me, and next you vanished into thin air. Thanks to you all, the Void Sun has been eradicated, and the gate lies sealed once more. There's been nary a peep from the critter. Though I can't help but notice you seem to share... None of you seem to share my enthusiasm. Something wrong? Well, no, you see, this happened, and, the star seeks to become whole? But that's preposterous! As far as I'm aware, Heidemann made no mention of a natural rejoining. I ought to consult the records to be certain, but not before thanking you for dispatching the Void Set so handily. You well and truly saved the day. Let's see you. The implications of the solstice and the winter's schemes, as well as our approach moving forward, will take time to consider. To that end, I believe we should gather and speak in person. And by we, I mean all our fellow Scions. For a change of pace, why don't we reconvene in the Rising Stones? I'm sure Tataru and the others would be happy to meet us there. I find an idea. In many ways, we'll return on long overdue. No doubt we could all use some respite after Galmod, and I trust there are no objections. The Scions make their return. To the Rising Stones. Pray return to the Rising Stones. To Mordona. Wherever what far-flung world we go to, we always return back home. Welcome home, everyone. Welcome home. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Now everything has changed since we last gathered here. No doubt Tataru is chiefly responsible for the prevailing stale of tidiness. Speaking of whom, she and a great many of our comrades are en route. Let's wait for them a while longer.
Long it hath been since last we gathered here.
We want like 2 expansions.
Our order's dissolution was indeed in name only. Thereafter, we did largely operate independent of one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Yeah, ever since the end of Endwalker, we had a nice long vacation. Now it's time to get back to work.
Apologies for our delay.
Hurry, Boulder! Best of friend!
We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
Oh, Tataru, you will find Estinian no matter where he goes. No matter where he goes, Tataru will find you, Estinian.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag. Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savor our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details?
Several minutes of explanation later, both simple and complicated, they tell them about the impending doom of the stars and its reflection.
The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Voidsent incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the Solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the Source and the Reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do? I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar.
No, we couldn't. It's already too late now.
So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality.
I think she knew and chose to trust in us.
So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Don't worry, Shola. We'll make a permanent gate eventually. Aino and I were training in Gridonia when Voisin attacked the Twelveswood. Thankfully we were able to fend them off with the help of the Twin Udders. When I heard the invasion had already spread across the star, I realized the gravity of the situation and ordered a confidential report sent to the other Scions. That's why Tataru was quickly appraised. Thanks to you, we were able to make haste to Garlemald. While circumstances and duty keep us apart, we remain bound by a common purpose. Indeed, may the purpose continue to guide us and how we stand together once again. Courtenay and I had remained in Corvos to monitor the situation among the Garleans and the Corvosi. Though seldom smooth sailing, in time the region settled, and we were able to return. I understand the Garlean community has made great strides in improving relations with the other peoples. Hearing that, I feel renewed zeal for resolving the issues in Corvos. Then perhaps you'd like to hear more about the Guardian's accomplishments from me and the twins. It might stoke the fire even hotter. Judging by your guise, Clemens, your studies must have been productive. Indeed, I have more or less mastered the fundamental principles of Charlene astrology. At one point, I considered exploring other healing arts, but decided to preserve with more focused training to better leverage my skills on the battlefield. I don't think I'd be much use on the battlefield these days. I can scarcely hold my bow steady, let alone hit a target, so sorely bereft of brotherly ministrations as I am. I knew you still required constant supervision. You two haven't changed in the slightest. Makes me wonder how our colleagues that couldn't join us today are faring. After Uranjay and I went off on our own, we decided to spend some time exploring Zaktural. We never had a chance to visit during the Rite of Decision, you see. We journeyed east through Lozenhitia and before heading up the coast to frigid northern reaches, where they review a storied beast of the sea. Excursion only served to reinforce just how diverse Tural really is. We also met with the Wallaki. Though we had not the time to study their arts at length, we are privy to several intriguing demonstrations. Would we could have indulged our curiosity further and traveled to yet more distant lands? For better or for worse, pragmatism tempered our wanderlust. Suffice to say, we still have plenty to see of the continent. I should very much like to return, given the chance. So these are a little bit of the Blue Mages. 'Twas by no means an easy decision, but as Solstice is now our paramount concern, Alize and I have opted to formally withdraw from our efforts in Garlemald. After all, anything we can do to protect our world will also serve to keep the Guardians safe. Juliuson and his comrades are already working towards brighter futures of their own accord. Honestly, I'm more worried about us. It's so difficult to see the path ahead, but hopefully we can get through this and return to Garlemald with our heads held high one day. Indeed. In the meantime, let's prepare a letter for Julius and the community, but don't let despair stay our hand. It seems everyone has much and more to discuss with one another. Anyway, with overdue for a proper break, let's the peace and quiet will help you think. Feel free to make yourself comfortable at Dawn's Respite. Do-do-do-do.
Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit. Like the pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own when he brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
I'm wondering if there's a way for us to safely rejoin the stars. Again, I'm only saying that because of the ad of the Evercold trailer.
I detest evenings such as this. Too bright, too stimulating. The mind distracted by the inconsequential.
Calyx, what the hell are you doing here?
You needn't be so wary. I merely come to offer information before my departure. Halmarut and I will soon cross the rift to observe the enactment of another Winter's plan. Our destination is the Fourth. A world locked in ice, whose lands are blanketed in thick clouds. In order to survive, man has fled to the skies, using great magics to establish new civilizations.
Why are you telling me? What's your angle?
I have my own designs I would see realized. Nothing more. Believe me or don't, as you like. For all I know, you lack the means to follow us anyway.
Oh, so he thinks.
What Halmarut said to you earlier. She suggested that dealing with the reflections might satisfy your ambition. But is that truly so? You have seen battles beyond counting, have defeated even the fear of death. Is there some conclusion that you seek, no matter the cost? I will share with you a truth. We Winterers each have an ambition that we wish to fulfill. To that end, we may share information with one another, but we do not necessarily share the same beliefs.
I wonder if Halmarut is currently the only active Ascian at the moment. There's probably at least one per reflection. I mean, we already took out on Fandaniel, and of course the main three on Sundered. But I wonder if there's more like Halmarut, you know, Sundered Ascians, Morty.
Just as you and yours decried my actions, I find those of my fellows objectionable. Be that as it may, It is the culmination of our lives' works that we would bring to the world. Fruits born of undying devotion, daring aspiration, and unwavering ideals. No matter how we are reviled, no matter what we must steal, our actions will be vindicated by those who abide in the future we create. In your benevolence, you may seek to save everything and everyone. But once all is consequently consigned to oblivion, your noble deeds will amount to nothing more than folly. For no living soul shall remain to judge them.
By the inverse, if you sacrifice everyone for your sake, Alex, who's there to review on your work, your aspirations? Only you. If shadow stars are doomed to men, how turns the key to winter's end? And with that, Trail to the Heavens done! I'd like to say thank you all. It's been a nice, good story. Everyone's back. Everyone's talking. Everyone's preparing. And with that, everyone's still discussing and preparing. But with that, without further ado, you can find that'll be it from me until the next story patch. Or if I decide to actually do some more on 14 content, you know, just on FC rating and stuff. But anyway, you can find me here at twitch.tv/KeshaSakura. Find me on YouTube on KeshaSakura. Find me on Blue Sky on KeshaSakura. Let's support my channel and all my endeavors. Go ahead and click on my mask and help myself very, very much. Like channel, what I do, go please give me a follow. I'm always in moods with new friends. If you'd like to further support my channel, go ahead and drop some bits or hit that subscribe button. But remember to always take care of yourself first. And without further ado, always now we are affiliated with both Gacha Gacha and W Energy. Let's get some Japanese Gachapon Kujis and look no further than Gacha Gacha. Use the code KENCHI at checkout to get 5% off your entire order, and if you spend $35 or more, you get free shipping. And of course, we're also affiliated with W Energy. And while to get some nice clean energy, and look for the W Energy. Use the code KENCHI at checkout to get full-on 10% off your entire order at checkout. With that, I'll bid you guys adieu. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.